Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high.
Happy Friday!
Trusting.
I'm so excited to be here with you on this fabulous, I don't know about y'all, where you're tuning in from, but Friday is wet. And last night we had the most magical electrical storm here in the great city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't know why I'm so loud today. All week long, I've had maybe 3 hours of sleep. I don't know about y'all, but I know that it's the Leo season coming in and the Lionsgate portal coming up. Join me on this YouTube channel at Rainy Day Psychic Medium on 8/8 for the Lionsgate portal activations, where I give you techniques how to open up your gifts, your metaphysical gifts, so that you can fast forward your spiritual growth. Good morning, family of light. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what sign you are. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Friday. And if I don't say so myself, I'm the best effing grandma ever. I have a beautiful almost 23-year-old grandson who is blessing me with a great grandson. I'm going to be a great great grandma. I can't believe it. And my mother's going to be a great 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 grandparent. I mean, this is exciting, so exciting. And then I have a beautiful little, almost 2 years old, little Luna bird, she's like my little soul sister. So welcome to Coffee with the Psychic Medium. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Summer. Hello, Nika. Emily, thank you guys for joining in. So grateful. Hi, Ron. Hello. Don't forget to post your questions here. If you'd like me to read either your fur baby on the other side or your departed loved one, please send me a picture of them and their first name only to hello@raineyday.com. That's RAINEYDAY.com. So my name really is Rainy Day, and this is the week ahead for July 29th all the way through to August 5th. This is a time that I can connect with spirit and provide you with weekly horoscope guidance. I always say, be prepared, not scared. But don't you want to know? I know, I want to know. I'll be channeling your departed loved ones and your fur babies, providing you with metaphysical techniques so you can fast forward your spiritual growth. And what does the future? I'm so tired, people. Makeup is a wonderful thing. What does 2022, the future hold? Premonitions, answering your questions live, and so much more. Don't forget to post your questions here. I'm a generational psychic medium with lineage. I'm so tired. Lineage extending back for generations. This is my grandma. She taught me everything I know. And since birth, I've had this incredible gift of spiritual insight. Yes, I see dead people. I sound like Oprah. I'm not giving away shit. Well, maybe today I'll give away a free 15-minute reading. So stay tuned till the end. Stay tuned. The first person who posts the magic word that I'm going to say at the very end will win a 15-minute reading with me live via Zoom. It's recorded and you can watch it for up to 7 days. Another crazy thing about me is I hold a master's degree. Yes, I'm so in debt, people. A master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I combine in this beautiful spiritual business. And if that wasn't enough, I'm a respected spiritual educator, powerful energy healer, a direct channel to spirit, and an accurate medical medium, all from divine guidance from spirit and the other side. You can book a life-changing session with me at rainyday.com. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. I have a lot of cool things coming up. I'm proud to announce that I have added an energy exchange tip jar. So if you're so inclined, you can send me a little tip at paypal.me/rainyday-psychic. So don't forget, if you got some pictures that you want me to read this morning, email them to me at hello@rainyday.com. This week is just incredible. Oh, and don't forget to go to my website, GoDaddy dump my email list for my newsletter, and I'm going to be sending out a newsletter next week. I have an Activate Your Sixth Sense workshop, developing your psychic abilities. I have so many things coming up on YouTube Live that I want you to be a part of. I want to spotlight you, bring you on with me. So again, ask me anything. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what's your sign. Oh, so many cool things coming up. I love this Abraham Hicks quote. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Take the moment and make it perfect. Let that sink in. You know, Spirit has shown me that a lot of people right now are struggling. I've been talking about this since 2020, actually late 2019. We're all in the same boat, people. So go out there and be kind. And, you know, if you have a little bit of extra money, pay it forward. You know, the other day I did something and it brought me so much joy. I don't know about the person in front of me, but I bought them their coffee and their donuts. I'm sorry, not in front of me, in back of me. And it just made me feel good. I had a little bit of extra cash and, why not share the wealth when you can? It might make somebody's day much brighter. So upcoming premonitions for 2020. Excited that previous predictions are coming true. I don't know if it's excited or not. I talked about China invading Taiwan, and Russia, the Ukraine is just kind of getting our focus off of what China is going to be doing. Why Taiwan? Who cares about Taiwan? Well, we all should, not just because humans on this planet Earth together, and China wanting to be a dominant force and take over the world. I know I don't want to live in a socialistic world. I want to live in a world of freedom and choice to be who we are. And I've been seeing that it doesn't just have to do with the conductors, all of the chips that they make over there. Google it. It's pretty amazing. I didn't know this until I Googled it. I just channeled it at first and was like, whoa, that's dominance. That's going to take over the world. So, those kinds of things we need to be aware of. It doesn't mean you have to be, and this is a no political zone, no judgment here, no divide here. But we all have to pray for things to just be a lot more peaceful. The future really looks bright, though, when it comes to curing genetic diseases. These are things that are passed down in our DNA. That I've been doing a lot of work in my psychomantium room, and I've been videotaping, and I'm going to put together some videos to kind of show you what happens. It's pretty phenomenal. But they're going to be performing life-changing procedures in space. It involves the structure of our DNA. And we already know using gene therapy, it's called CRISPR, and the RNA technology that we recently been educated on. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for that text. I'm going to answer you shortly. Welcome, welcome. Oh, definitely. Oh, yes. Hi, Rainey. Here's a picture of Megan for a possible reading for Ron in Florida. Yes, I will promise you I will get to that. We've been learning about the RNA technology from the vid shots. And I have trouble saying that because everybody's so touchy-feely, and who knows what YouTube's going to do to my video if I say certain words. They're literally going to have a prescription in a tube. There's going to be a future hospital on the moon. Why space? Because number one, there's no laws that prevent certain types of how they come up with this technology. Moreover, it might not be in my lifetime, but we're all going to be populating other planets. It's funny because I see my grandson going to Mars. Now, my grandson just graduated. I'm asking, should I say this? A very high technical type of job in the military, and they're going to be needing his type of expertise. And I saw him going into space. Plus the microgravity conditions are perfect to ensure that space exploration and colonization can happen for future generations. This is big. But moreover, there's already bases on there, people. China's already up there. We're already up there. There's lasers already up there. Why do you think we have the space fleet? Why do you think that there is already a ship that is orbiting the Earth that is manned by the military space people? I don't know, I'm so tired. I'm a effing grandmother, great grandmother, wonderful grandmother. I'm loopy today, guys, so I'm so sorry. But I've also been reporting early in 2021 that the Earth is going through a cyclical, a cycle of heating. And just to reiterate, this is a no political zone. This is what Spirit is showing me. And I'm going to talk more about that. No, I'm going to talk about that now. The Earth is cyclical. And what Spirit showed me is that every 220 to 30 years, the Earth cycle changes. And we've been in, for about 230 to 220 years, a heating cycle. And in 2024, that heating cycle will end. We are being fed a lot of BS. We are not always being fed the truth, because look at Al Gore. He's making money on this. It's all about the money, people. Follow the money, follow the money. We're going into a cooling cycle. And Spirit also showed me that 80% of emissions that they talk about, the emissions, we have to reduce our carbon footprint, emissions, they show me that 80% of that is naturally occurring on the earth. I haven't Googled that yet, but it resonated and it hit. When I say it hit, it means, wow, yes, go out there and talk about this, because that's what Spirit is showing me, and that's what's true for me. You can believe what you want to believe. No judgment here. This is a no judge zone. Again, I'm also being told that Congress is going to update those bankruptcy laws so people can claim personal bankruptcy, so it doesn't affect your other partner in their finances. You won't have to get a divorce or separate or all of that crap. There's some good things that Congress is going to help us do, because we are in inflation, people. We are in an inflation. We are in a recession. I talked about that in 2019, late 2019, 2020. Go back and watch it. It's there on the internet. Go back and watch it. I do have something that actually made me tear up, really kind of made me cry, and I'm still kind of getting choked up. Our beloved Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5. Y'all don't want me to sing, but oh, I love that woman. I see her passing in the second quarter of next year. It's going to be a shock and a surprise. But the beauty out of such a tragic loss is that we're going to see what an incredible person she was. We're going to start seeing all of the incredible good deeds and charity work that she did. And she did it just very quietly, without a lot of thunder behind her. She's not one of those. Hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. I got your text. Appreciate everybody joining in. And this is exciting. As technology in our phone cameras get better, we can only physically see certain amount of light on the light spectrum. We're going to be able to see with our cameras infrared light even more, like those FLIR cameras that can see heat signatures. But what does that mean? We're going to be able to start capturing spirit more and more, and start proving the existence of other dimensions, space, and time. We're going to start proving that life goes on after death on this current earth plane. There is life after death. I know that because I speak to people on the other side all the time, and I give specific details, and a couple of those people are tuning in right now, and I think that they can attest. Good morning, Wendy. I think that they can attest that when you book a session with me for mediumship, to connect with that departed loved one or that animal, that I don't just give generalities, I give specifics. And all I'm going to say is the keyword today, strawberry shortcake. That person will know. We're also, the human eye, it still can't detect IR light, but more and more people are going to be able to detect IR light by seeing glowing matter around living things, living organisms. More individuals are waking up to this human IR detector and feel the IR infrared waves. You know, just like snakes can detect heat signatures, they can. That's part of their superpower. The spiritual development of human beings as IR detectors, it's going to start coming out as we evolve into our metaphysical gifts. It's going to be an IR infrared superpower. You see, because we're going to be able to see it. There are people out there who can read auras, feel auras. Well, it's going to be more available to all of us. So again, sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to be doing a Patreon to help psychic mediums develop their skills, where you're going to be having one-on-ones with me and all kinds of other fun things. So don't miss out for early bird pricing. Head over to my website, join my newsletter, ask me anything. And now let's jump into the week ahead. Where is Spirit guiding us? I'm going to start with Pisces. Do I have any Pisces here? Oh, and watch for my upcoming August horoscopes. I'm going to do the whole thing, which is about 2 hours long. Then I'm going to put them into bite-sized chunks where I give every single zodiac sign a spiritual technique that they can use to grow and develop their ability. So Pisces, hi Charlotte, good morning. Oh, Charlotte, yes, I just got your email. I will see what I can do about reading that beautiful soul. So Pisces, I don't know what is up with you lately, but you are super, super duper overly sensitive. I know, honey. I know. I'm so sorry, but there's a reason for that. Pisces, it's what's in the air right now. Oh, you're a Pisces, Wendy? I don't want you to, you're very empathic. Your empathic abilities right now are on overload. It's like those sweet little cats that you go to pet them and their skin kind of crawls. There's science based on that. A lot of their nerve endings are very close to the top layer of their skin. And when you pet them, they feel it very deeply. Well, that's what's happening, Pisces. And I know you don't want any attention coming your way on this. I want you to start standing in your power. It feels as though you're looping in all of these emotions. It's almost like I can't get off the couch, especially during dreary days like this. And you're trying to fight through it. Don't fight through it, accept it. Rest, relax, spend your day off doing nothing, not thinking about anything. Watch a wonderful movie that just takes you away. There's so many great movies out there right now that can just take you to another place, that can get you out of, and this is part human mind looping, and it's also part spiritual empath taking on all of everybody's emotions. Stop it and snap out of it. Have a day to yourself. Sit on the couch, watch an incredible movie, and just be. I know it's hard for you, but you got to do this for you. And I don't want you to back down when you tell other people that you need. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about the connection this morning, people, but having a little bit of a connection problem. It'll fix itself. It'll right itself. It just takes a minute. It's Cox. I know. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Lost a little bit of the connection here. Ugh. Sometimes spirit wants it to come through, but you got those lower vibrational energies that are trying to roll over your thunder. They don't want you to hear this, Pisces. Just rest, relax, set boundaries with those around you. Hey guys, find something to do for the day because I need a break. I just need to be alone a little bit and just respect that. So any questions, post them here. Aquarius. Lisa said she loves this for you, Wendy. You know, you take on too much of everybody else's schmidt. Snap out of it, girlfriend. It's time for you to figure out where you're going to go from here. It's time. Yeah, and Devin didn't come in and tell me anything, but I just feel that he's here because they showed me baseball caps. Aquarius. It feels like every relationship that you are trying to foster right now is like pulling teeth, right? In work, in personal relationships, friendships, there's a lot of misunderstandings. It's as if I say something and it's not being received in the way it was intended. Aquarius, it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. It's just that time right now where there's a lot of misunderstandings in the air. And I'm not going to get political, but I do have to tell you for quite a long time, and I'm not choosing sides, I'm saying from every side, that we're not being told the truth. And that's just fostering more untruths and fostering people being very, very protective of what they take in. And too many people are just standing their ground rather than having a conversation and just stepping back. And this is what you're going through, Aquarius. Take some deep breaths. Don't be shocked by what's happening. What you need to do is you can't continue to just push this. You just have to sit back this whole week, let those energies just ride them out, ride that energy. Do not try to take control. Try not to speak a lot of what is on your mind. I know, hold them inside. That's okay. Journal it out. Let it go through some other means. Go take a walk. Go run up a mountain. You need this excess energy of this voice that you want to come out. You can't let it come out, because however it's going to come out, it's going to come out wrong. Oh, Charlotte, yeah, very relatable feeling. A lot of you are. Oh, Wendy, yes, forever an empath. You have to protect your energy, Wendy. Only you can do it. So I just want you to kind of give up control, Aquarius. Give up control of being the driver of this wheel. Here's how I want you to visualize this. Here is your psychic mediumship metaphysical technique for all of you, but Aquarius, this is mainly for you. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and imagine you're standing out in the desert, and it's not it's just a beautiful day in the desert, and the sun is coming up, and you see this bus coming down. You see this bus, you see this dust with this bus coming down. It looks like a school bus. Oh, and it gets closer and closer, and it comes into your view, and it slows down, and it stops right in front of you. And now those doors open, and you can hear them and feel them open. Now take your right foot and just start stepping forward and step up onto that bus. And you see the driver, and the driver is this beautiful, magical, iridescent spirit. It can be an angel, an ascended master. It can be a being from another space and time, whatever this, it can be an Akashic Records guide, whatever this beautiful being is. Say hello, ask them how much does it cost, and they tell you, guess what? Somebody's already paid for your ride. You thank them, and you sit down right behind them, and you see those doors close off to your right, and you feel the bus start going, and you see the landscape, this beautiful landscape, and in front of you is this beautiful sunrise, and behind you is just another beautiful landscape. And as you're going, you're looking around, and that's what I want you to start visualizing. You don't have to drive the bus, because when you drive the bus, you're always attending to, and you're missing the beauty in the moments around you. So Aquarius, for this week and this week only, give up being the driver. Give the wheel to spirit. Just let it be. Be in the moment, be present and available, because now you will start absorbing and feeling and getting those downloads and that knowing as to where your next step is. It's not speaking. Be quiet. Zip it. Throw away the key this week. Do not say anything. And if you do, count to 5 in your head and really ask yourself, do I really need to say this? And like Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. Let's move on to Capricorn. We just got out of Capricorn. Oh, best effing grandma ever. I love this cup. Capricorn. So we've got a new moon coming. And because it's Leo season, it's the new moon in Leo. And it's all about new beginnings. Planting the seeds of your crop. It's kind of like being in springtime. I love that time of year. You are going to start hitting that. I feel powerful. I feel empowered. I feel indestructible. I feel that every move I make is falling into alignment with my divine guidance and path for my life's purpose. I am getting on my yellow brick road, and you're going to start feeling incredible. Do not let that go to your head, because the energy of this week is all about this divide and misunderstandings. Keep that in the back of your mind, all of you zodiac signs. What I would love for you to do, Capricorn, is I'm looking at my notes. That's what I'm looking when I channel notes this morning. You might, because you feel so powerful, someone might talk you into doing something that in your gut You know, it might not be the right move for you right now, but your head, your human experience is like, that sounds unbelievable. How can I go wrong? Investing money, taking a leap of chance, not faith. Faith is different. Taking a leap of chance. These knee-jerk reactions that sometimes are not always for our highest and best. And what I want you to do, Capricorn, is if someone tries to talk you into doing that, no matter how well calculated, well drawn out, well laid out it is, a great opportunity. Don't going and standing in line, which I almost did this morning for that huge jackpot, because we all want to be a billionaire. For that huge jackpot this morning, I just thought, you know what? No, if it's meant to be, I'll find time and I'll do it, but not this morning. Regardless of how their intentions were good and wouldn't it be a great idea? You need to just stand back in the Leo energy and just be strong and have the courage to say thank you, but it's just not the right timing for me. I know, Capricorn, you have a hard time lately, not always, because you stand in your power most of the time, but right now, stand in that Leo strength and be okay to say no. No, thank you. And don't feel like you need to explain yourself. I don't know why you do, but stop it. It is not the time for you. You don't have to explain Schmidt. So I am going to, let me see if I have any questions here. Oh, Charlotte, you're an Aquarius. Awesome. Emily, Capricorn. There you go, girlfriend. Guys, if you have any questions, post it here. I'm going to try to bring up that picture of Charlotte's brother. Oh, I know this beautiful soul, Charlotte. And if it's okay, just let me know it's okay to share his picture. Would you please just say yes in the chat? And I'm going to say, I love this human being. I love this soul. Wow. And Loke Henry Pin, I love this soul. Let me know if it's okay, Charlotte, to post his picture, because I love this being of light, and I will read him in a minute. But yes, okay, perfect. While that picture comes up on my computer, I'm going to jump to Sagittarius. Do I have any Sagittarius here? My mommy's the Sagittarius, and can I tell you, she's at the end of her life. And she is helping us all prepare for it. And she has such incredible, deep insight. And what I would love for you to do, Sagittarius, is you really need to feed your soul with new learning. And what it will do is it will help you renew your own perspective on your own life. What I love about what my mom, we all have our mommy, no matter how old we are. I'm 61, and she's always going to be my mommy. What I love about her and her Sagittarius energy and that vibe lately is the fact that she is going so deep into relatable things, not like, you're going to be okay, you're going to live life without me. No, she's going deep into saying, I've really been going through my life, and I've really been asking spirit and all of my family from the other side, my ancestors, to please show me what could I have done better. Because, my belief system is we all have these soul contracts. And when we pass and we go on to the other side, and Charlotte, this is a good thing for you to hear as well. Funny how this is happening, divine timing. When we go to the other side, we do go over our soul's contract and how we followed it and what we needed to learn and grow. There's no emotion tied to it. There's no sadness. It's all for growth and a learning experience so that your soul can be elevated. My mom has been an incredible empath her whole life. And so instead of learning how to navigate through all of those emotions, most of which are 8 out of 10 were not hers, instead of learning how to navigate through that with the help of my beautiful Grandma Oz, she chose to numb and dull her senses through alcohol, prescription drugs, cigarettes, just those destructive things that we do in life. And there's no judgment here. It's all growth and learning. And she said to me, Rain, you might want to do that. You might want to do that now, because why wait till you go to the other side? Because you still have an opportunity to learn and grow, and then expand that growth beyond your physical form, and expand, breathe that light into your soul's purpose, and start making room through your solar plexus so that you can live the life that you were put on this earth plane in this time, space time, because time is speeding up, people. We don't have the time that we think. Sagittarius, it is for you to renew your perspective on life by growing and learning something. For example, how these emotions, and doing a little bit of a timeline review, and then implementing, taking that inspired action with intention so that you can tune into your higher self and have a direct relationship with your soul. And our soul is 2 feet above our crown chakra. And a lot of people, Sagittarius, you specifically right now, this area between our soul, our higher self, and our crown chakra is empty. Fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Regardless of how your life has been lived, don't get down on yourself. You're meant to learn through that growth, and growth can be painful, especially for empaths. So go up to your higher self and see it. You know, I had this wonderful teacher, Muni, from the Muniverse, look him up, he's amazing, who said, zoom up to the moon, Sagittarius, and look at the earth from a different perspective, because when you really look at that, it looks so small. And you can see things for what they really are. Okay, so let me see if I have this beautiful soul's picture. Did it come through? Did it come through? I don't know. Why aren't you coming through, buddy? Let me see what happened. Let me see where you are. Okay, it didn't come through. Let me try again. And while I try, let's go on to another end. Oh, Nikki, you're a Sag. There you go, girlfriend. Too close to it. You're too close to it. Zoom up, go up to the moon. Let me see if I can again get this, share via file to my iMac. All right, so it's coming through. Just give it a minute. While we're waiting for that, I am going to go to Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, here's his picture, Charlotte. I will read him next. And again, if you have a question, make sure you post it here. Go on my website, www.rainyday.com. Join my newsletter. I've got a lot of exciting things coming up to help you get you on your life's path and your life's journey, and to fast forward your spiritual growth. So Scorpio. Do I have any Scorpios here? Because, you know, there's a retrograde coming in, and I really, really worry, Scorpio, that you are burning the candle at both ends. Your health, for some reason, to me, now I'm a medical medium as well. Don't ever trust a psychic medium as your professional, medical, legal, whatever. Never trust a psychic medium. Only take what resonates, throw the rest away. But holy Schmidt, I'm pretty good at the medical stuff, but always have it checked. Scorpio, you feel like heart, lungs, there's some issues there. I'm gaining more weight. I'm comfort food eating. I'm putting on weight in my midsection. I feel tired. I'm not getting the best of sleep. Scorpio, it feels like you're snoring a lot. It feels like I'm on my back. I'm like, my poor partner. If you're a Scorpio, your poor partner is suffering too, because if you're not sleeping, they're not sleeping. Your health zone, to me, feels very like it needs a makeover. Start walking. Get up an hour early and go walk. You know, I know it's hot, but this morning would have been an ideal time for you to get out there and walk. Put on some headphones, and as you leave your home or wherever you're going to go walk, if you're going to drive somewhere and go walk, the first few steps you take, ground into Mother Earth, and then ask Mother Earth to clear your health energy, and have her take away and clear what she can in this time, and just feel it being sent down into Mother Earth for her to do what she will. It feels as though your feelings are just shot because you're so damn tired. And I want you to open your eyes to your own self-healing, your own self-love. You are not seeing that you are going to get really sick. Some of you Scorpio people are going to end up at the doctor with something that you're going to have to take medication for a while. It's not going to be something, it also feels like some onset adult diabetes, those kinds of things, which can be, they're showing me you're at a fork in the road, Scorpio, with your health. Do I go left or do I go right? Do I be on medication all the time? Or do I be on medication for a while and change my diet and exercise, clear my mind, do some Pilates, do some yoga, go to a movie and watch Top Gun on the big theater. There's something about going to a movie theater. Go watch Elvis. Have it take you back in time, take you away. Do something to clear this energetic stuckness that I feel you're going through. It is not good for you. Also, in the relationship area, you have some infatuation with somebody. It is not healthy for you. That person is not healthy. You've got a lot of feelings involved in this, but I want you to open your eyes. It's not time to do what Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck did and drive through and have Elvis marry you. No, you need to step back, look at your health, get healthy, get some sleep, sleep on it. And then you're going to see the person for what they really are. They're not a bad person, but they're not always for your highest and greatest good. All right, so let's read this beautiful soul. Are you ready? I know I am. Oh, we're on Virgo. Okay, well, we will get to Virgo and have a special message for you, definitely. So share this screen. Oh my goodness, who doesn't love this beautiful being of light? I love him from the moment I read him. And what Charlotte's question was is, I am curious if my brother or ancestors and guides have any important messages for me these days on my life path and any other relevant info you can tune into. So Charlotte, do you want to hear everything? Please post yes or no in the chat. And as soon as you do, I will head on that way. But I want to talk about this beautiful being of light. He is kind of like me. He was not from here. He was such an elevated human being that he could not stand the gravity here. He could not take. Okay, yes, I got your pictures, Lisa. I will definitely read that for you. Okay, Charlotte, yes. He saw people for what they are, and sometimes, you know, this human existence is not pretty. And he was such a highly evolved person that he could not be in this body, mind, and spirit. He suffered from a lot of anxiety. And just like that cat I talked about, all of his nerve endings were way, 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 way on his skin. So, okay, say that one more time. So, Charlotte, this is for him to you directly. You need to cleanse your body of all toxins. That includes eating better foods, taking care of the human body first before the spirit and mind will react. You cannot numb your senses. You must feel everything. And don't be afraid to feel deeply. Don't be afraid to be hurt. And here's something my angel guide is telling me. Don't have any expectations on anybody. Because when you do, that's your mind causing a certain outcome to happen. And when that certain outcome expectation doesn't happen, you're going to be devastated. You're going to be hurt. But if you just allow people to be who they are in that moment, because everybody's doing the best that they can with the tools that they have, you will never be disappointed or hurt. He is saying to me that you need to follow your own path, not what is expected of you. Okay, here's that expectation. That you will always find a way to make money. That if you're not waking up every day happy, you're wasting your life. He says, you have a long life here, so why wouldn't you want to live it to the best way that you can? Why are you denying yourself this ability? He is so incredibly creative because he's showing me that, okay, so this is a theme, a scene from the movie The Big Lebowski, I think. And it's the girl with the short hair, and she's on these pulleys, and she's got somebody swinging her towards this huge canvas, throwing paint on it, and all this weird eclectic weirdness. And why are you showing me this, buddy? It's because your tapestry is still being painted. but you're allowing others to add their interpretation and their colors. And you are not interpreting your tapestry the way that you wanted to. He says, rip down that tapestry and start with a blank canvas. Your canvas is still being painted. It's known, you know it, but right now it's still unknown. So you need to cultivate your divine gifts and faith. And I know he said this void feels really scary to you right now, as if you should be doing something. Say that one more time. Oh, sometimes he talks he has a weird dialect. He's so funny. Not because of his name, but just because sometimes he's lazy when he talks. He is. He says, I know it feels scary, this void, but you just need to relinquish control and surrender to what your solar plexus, your psychic GPS, your navigational system, and what your soul is telling you. You're not in contact with your higher self. You're listening to, this is something I've said many times before. You're losing sight of your own truth because you're allowing the voice outside of your soul to rule your thoughts. I may have said that to you, but surrender to the mystery of this great life. You don't need to know what the next month holds. You don't need to. All you need to be is be in this moment, accept your life in all of its beautiful and not so beautiful configurations. Because can I tell you, you have so many guides and angels and masters from other dimensions, space and time, that you need to draw on. And an Akashic Records visit, meditation, several times going up into this current lifetime will show you where to go and where your next step is. Dude, thank you. I don't know why I keep calling him dude, but dude, thank you. That was a beautiful message. Charlotte, what'd you think about that? That was pretty special. Oh, man, I feel so lucky right now. I feel like the world is at my fingertips. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Every moment, guys, has a profound value. So what was Charlotte's message might be a message for you. So Libra, do I have any Librans here? I know I'm running a little long. I apologize. Again, relationship drama. And this isn't good for you, Libra. You have allowed do I have any Libras here? You have allowed yourself to remain in this loop of drama for way too long. You're allowing it. Did I say that? Did you hear me, Libra? You're allowing it, and you don't think you have control over it. You absolutely do. You need to draw a line in the sand. You need to create boundaries. And if those people that don't honor you as a human being and your boundaries are not worthy of your essence, because Libra, you effing rock. You're an amazing soul. You are a rock. You not like, when I said that, I in a compassionate way, you're the rock. You're the foundation of most partnerships. You carry the load. I do have to tell you with love and grace that sometimes when you carry too much of the load, you are robbing the other partner of their power. So start giving them their power back. Let them carry their own load. We're all here to be a little selfish. And that is, I hate that word, because we need to be selfless towards our own self-care, our own self-love, because if we're not okay, nobody's okay. And I don't know, lately they've been showing me, are you thinking about maybe going back to school or taking a certification on something? Quit thinking about it. Put the plan in action. You'll figure out how to pay for it. Don't worry about that now. Now is the time to do it. Go back. If you have current credentials and you have to keep those credentials through constant education, do something different. Go to the Bahamas and take that continuing education course there, because you are going to expand in ways beyond your wildest dreams, but you need to do it. You can't just sit on front of a computer at home anymore to do those continuing education credits. No, try something different. Thank you, Grandma. You'll get a different outcome. I really feel like this is again, this is a lot of fork in the roads for a lot of people. And Libra, this is for you, especially now. You're going to be up for it, but you need to make the decision and you need to take inspired action. You need to take and put your best foot forward. But honey, you can't do it if you don't open the door and get in the car and drive there. Right? Just saying. All right, let's move on to who do we have? I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but Virgo. Do I have any Virgoans here? Virgo, I feel that everything you've been trying lately, you feel like it's kind of painful. And can I tell you, it's just growing pains, growing pains. And it can be fearful because you feel like, my God, my decisions, everything I do is just not working in my favor. And I'm going to call bullshit. The universe is always working in your favor. You're just not learning the lessons so that you can see the opportunities. So I do this all the time, probably in every coffee with a psychic, because I'm a amazing effing grandma, that you're not stopping and looking at the lessons and asking spirit, show me the lessons in their truest of forms, because it's never anybody else's fault. You can't always blame somebody else for what's going on, my love. See it for what it is. And if you're being triggered by it, that means you are in your human experience and your ego is taking over. So tell your ego to go in the closet. Mine is Bob. Bob, go in the closet. I don't have time for you now, so that you can grow. Journal about it, meditate, and then journal. You can meditate for 5 minutes and then sit down and write whatever spirit is saying to you. And over a short period of time, you're going to start understanding what they're trying to convey to show you the right way, what you should have learned from this, and those mistakes that we keep repeating. I'm sorry, Virgo, but it's kind of also this retrograde energy that's hanging out there. Retrograde doesn't have to be a bad thing. Use it. And then ask spirit, okay, now that I've learned those lessons, Virgo, I don't want to do that again because that hurts. That's painful. Detach from those fears and that limitation that you are putting out into the world and the universe. Then ask spirit, show me the opportunities. And moreover, please help me to see. Now, when I say, please help me to see it when it comes, is if it's not a purple Porsche, but a 10-year-old Jeep Wagoneer, it's going to get you from A to Z. But just because you didn't get that Porsche doesn't mean you don't want this Jeep Wagoneer for right now. It's just for right now. It'll get you from A to Z. It's got air conditioning in this hell hot Las Vegas. Come on, girl. Come on, guy. Get over yourself. So Virgo, just know and ride the wave of retrograde rather than resisting it. Google the heck out of law of non-resistance. Okay, so before I go to read my next beautiful soul, I'm trying to see where, Lisa, did you email that to? Can you email it to hello@rainyday.com? I thought I saw it come in, but I don't even know where it went. I'm not seeing it in my inbox at hello@rainyday.com. So can you please? Oh, okay. So you texted to me. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can. Okay. So you texted to me. All right. So let me try to airdrop it. That's what I love about Mac products is everything works together. Okay. Let's bring up this beautiful Megan girl. And the reason I'm using this picture is because of the little guy that's in the picture with her. I don't want to put him out there on the internet. So as she comes up, I'm going to read another sign. Leo, it's your season, Leo. It's your beautiful season. Okay, what's happening? It's your season. With this new moon, I want you to trust that you too can start planting the seeds of the future. And I see you needing to plan short-term goals and long-term goals for at least 2 years. And I want you to ask the season of Leo to fill you with courage and strength, because you doubt yourself a lot right now. And it's a new beginning and it's time to reinvent you, Leo. That's possible. It's possible right here, right now. But if you don't take this timeline, you're going to have to wait because that timeline has never been more aligned. It's Leo season, it's the Lionsgate portal. You have about a 2-week window in order to come up with these short-term goals and set that goals all the way out into 2 years. But not only are you supposed to do that, Spirit is telling me to go to the $1.25 store. It's not the dollar store anymore. Thank you, inflation. Thank you, recession. I'm going to say it because I know it. I believe it. I see it. Spirit told me it's right. And it's right for me. So I'm going to keep saying it. Go to the $1.25 store, get a whole bunch of white poster boards, stick it all against one blank wall. And I want you to start mapping out what you're going to do. This week, I'm going to do this. This week, I may chunk it up into days, but I'm going to have a 2-year timeline of bringing my life's passion, my heart's desires, goals, and life's purpose. I'm going to bring it to life, bring it to fruition in this 2-year period of time. Spirit also has shown me that we are visual people. If we see something, we're exposed to it every day, it gives us those little pokies. Poke, poke. Did you do that today? Poke, poke. Did you forget to do that today? Set your intention every morning that you are going to look at that board and work towards one thing a day, every day, all day. And it doesn't mean physically doing it. You can visualize it. You can write in your journal about it. You can set an intention. That is inspired action. It doesn't mean you have to be out there every day. Oh my God, I got to get this done. Oh my God, I didn't do that today. I better do that before I go to bed. Stop it, Leo. Cultivate that strength and that courage, and you will not be disappointed. Do I have any more messages for Leo? Because it is your season, Leo. So Leo, there's a coworker out there that needs your love and grace and understanding. I think you're looking at them from the outside in and you don't understand the personal struggles they might be going through. And it's definitely a coworker. And I just want you to take some time aside, take them to lunch, buy them a coffee, take a break with them for just a minute, take that time out and then listen. It's time for you to just listen. And it doesn't mean you'll be taking advantage of them, but I think this person really needs you. You could make a difference in somebody's life that is substantial. You might save somebody's life. So Leo, that message, I guess that was the extra message that I needed to deliver to you. So let me bring up Megan. Megan. Hello, Megan. Oh, isn't she beautiful? When I see Megan, oh my goodness. Okay, here she comes roaring in. All this purple, she wears me out. She's the little ever ready rabbit. She says you are not abandoning anybody. She says, Daddy, stop it. Daddy, stop it. Everybody knows how much you love them. There's no abandonment issues here. It's more the guilt coming from you. So stop it, Daddy, stop it. You're an amazing human being. You're an amazing man. It's time for you to start enjoying your life because you've been in the loop of my passing for way too long. This message was delivered for someone that you know last week as well, because Devin just stepped into the room. They hold hands. They hold hands together. They're on a mission on the other side to watch over those who went through the same thing that your families are going through. They want you to be more involved, not in the loss, but in the resolve. There is a resolution here. I am going to share this because Megan and Devin didn't pass from this, but Megan sure did. But Megan wants to know that there's a fentanyl crisis. It's worse than any pandemic could ever be. They are poisoning our children, our family members, those that we love, our co-workers, the people down the street, the guy who's educated. It is affecting everybody around us. Oh, and Charlotte's brother as well. It is time for you all to band together, become one, because one voice together as a cooperative is greater than the few that are controlling and refusing and ignoring this crisis that is not only at our borders, but China is sending it to our borders. They want to eliminate us, people. Megan is standing proud and tall, and she says, Daddy, honor me by saving others. Speak your truth. Tell everybody you know. More and more people need to come together. There needs to be a national coalition. And so that's what you need to do. And no more feeling guilty about anything you are doing. You are the best daddy in the world. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. Quit doubting yourself. And no, you are not abandoning anybody. Keep shining your light, my beautiful Ron. I hope this message resonated. And as quickly as she comes in, as quickly as she runs off, because she says, I got important shit to do up here. I love you. Now go out there and take that message and do. She talks so fast. I'm sorry. She wears me out, Ron. Lisa, she wears me out. I love her to death. I love her to death. There's no crying here. There is no crying. It is time to go out there and to celebrate life, because life is short, everybody. Life is short, and life is meant to be lived. And that's both Devin's and Megan's message today, is life is so short. Please live it. Ooh, that was beautiful. I didn't feel the heaviness I normally do. Wow, of course, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing their beautiful messages, because they're out there. They're the most non-selfish people I know. And the reason they're that way is because of how you parented them and how you love them. How you loved them. And I am honored to be in your presence and grace. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing these beautiful souls with me. And again, if you want me to read a departed loved one or an animal who has passed to the other side, send them to me to hello@rainyday.com. So let's go to Cancer. Wow, friendships. I don't know what it is lately. It's probably because Leo season ushering out, part of the retrograde coming in, part of the strength of Leo coming in like a lion. There's a lot of misunderstandings out there. And we, sometimes you just kind of have to let the energy go and not swoop in and try to make sure that people understand that that's not what you meant. Cancer, it's going to be a rough day with those that are close to you. Now, they're not family members. Oh no, it's family. This has been going on for a couple weeks, Cancer, 2-3 weeks, and it's going to ride through for the next 3 weeks after Lionsgate Portal. The Lionsgate Portal is an opportune time for you, Cancer, to set those intentions out and the manifesting and all of that out on the Lionsgate Portal, because there's going to be misunderstandings and, again, miscommunication with friendships, coworkers, family members. It feels like more family members, partnerships. It feels like a lot of energy that is just not serving anybody right now. So Cancer, it's like a ball of fire. Are you going to sit there and juggle it? Or are you just going to let the ball of fire go by? Let it burn what it's going to burn. You don't need to juggle it. What you do need to do is you need to really sit back and evaluate the situation. And this is a time where speaking your truth is really vital. But repeating it in front of a mirror and making sure that what you are going to speak to this other person comes out with love and grace and compassion. And I know right now it's hard because you want a lot of firmness, Cancer, being firm. And you know that you don't ever go out to do anything deliberately. And this kind of feels like a little bit of I'm going to throw a little tantrum and throw some word garbage at you. And it's, yeah, I get it. But Cancer, I think I'm making sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on, but they're showing me so much misinterpretation, misunderstandings, a lot of word salad being thrown back and forth. And you're right, Cancer. You're right. But sometimes you hold it in so much that fireball that I was talking about juggling, you throw it back at them. You throw that hot potato right back in their face. Well, not only are you burned, bitch. I say that in the funniest of ways. You're not a bitch. But girl, guy, Cancer, You're being kind of a little butt yourself. You don't need to throw that back so that not only you now are burned, but now they're burned. So it's time to journal about it. It's time to sit back and practice what you're going to say. And everything is divine timing. Ask Spirit to show you the divine timing. Because when you do, and when you open up to that energy of compassion, love, and grace, you open up this beautiful pipeway that when you go to talk to this person, they are open to receive it. And their valve is open so that you both can have a communication and an actual conversation without a divide. Nobody's right or wrong. That's not what this is about. It's all about understanding compassion where the other person is coming from, speaking from a place of love and grace. I hope that helped, Cancer, because right now you just feel kind of like, I'm going to stand my ground and I'm immobile. I'm immovable. You're not a rock. I can get a bulldozer and pick you up and move you. You really want that? You don't want somebody bulldozing you, do you? So just have the air of compassion, love, and grace. All righty, we're almost done for today. If you have any questions, please post them here. And I'm going to be posting, saying a magic word at the end. If you stay with me till the end, I'm going to be giving away a free 15-minute live reading with me. And it's going to be recorded and you can go back and watch it for up to 7 days. So that's pretty exciting. Right now I have a special that's a $45 value. Wouldn't you want to take advantage of it? I know I would. Gemini. Oh, Gemini, it just feels like you have been searching for your life's purpose. You've been searching for answers. Why did this happen to me? Why did this person say that? Why did the love of my life just decide to up and go away? Why did somebody I cared for so much just out of the blue passed away? They're no longer here. Why is all of this just compacting? Why is this happening to me, Gemini? Why? Why am I always feel like every word out of my mouth I'm fighting? Why everything that I'm doing just feels like it's just I have to push it and shove it in order for it to fit in the cabinet? Why did the dishwasher break? Why? Why is this happening to me? Well, Gemini, there are no answers right now. Doesn't mean that you won't find those answers. But you won't find those answers anywhere right now. And what you need to do is just be peaceful with what is. It just is. Flow with it more often. And, I think I talked about this last week because when Spirit shows me an old time, that's sad. A record player, yeah, people, they had color TV when I was born. But a record player, and I see that this is a symbol for me. I see that the needle is skipping. That means I've said this before and it's been pretty immediate in the same venue. That's my sign for I've said this before. And especially with some authority figures. And life is for learning because no one ever said it is easy. But it's like that big river. When it comes across a beaver dam that just appeared overnight, does the river just stop flowing? Well, it may for a short period of time. But what the river does is it gently, sometimes forcefully, but right now it's all about gentle waves of energy. Take this in gentle waves of energy. Be more gentle with yourself. It's not being done at you or to you. It's just life right now. Life is meant to grow, and you are not listening to these growth cues, these lessons, and the opportunities that are being presented. So the universe is making you stop. So step back and then flow like the river. You will find a way around the beaver dam. And yes, it might be a little trickle at a time, but you're going to gain momentum. And as you gain this beautiful momentum, you're going to start being able to widen out and grow and get bigger and pick up that momentum and find your way back into the sea or into this beautiful lake or into the reservoir. You're going to continue to flow. So Gemini, a beaver just built a dam right in front of you. Are you going to get pissed off, throw a tantrum? Or are you going to say, okay, slow down, accept life in all of its configurations. Every moment does have profound value, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. Accept life what life is giving you right now, because that's the major lessons. Be in the present moment. Okay, the dishwasher broke. Thank God I have a warranty. I will call the warranty department. Oh, it's $75. Okay, I just know that the universe will provide that $75. I have to get this fixed. Well, you might have to do the dishes for a while, but that's okay. For me, sometimes when I physically do the dishes rather than just sticking them in a dishwasher, sometimes doing dishes is a way to meditate, is a way to quiet my mind and connect with spirit so I can hear what they're trying to show me. And that's what you're supposed to do, Gemini. Dean is a Gemini. Oh, and he's definitely two people, girlfriend. Yes, Wendy. Yes, Wendy. Oh, I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. Coffee with a psychic. Sorry, I'm running a little long. So let's go to Aries. Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, you need to clean. You feel very scattered right now. You need to clean your home, your space. Start one room at a time. If you haven't used it or worn it for 2 years, get rid of it. I don't know what you're saving for the zombie apocalypse. They're going to rip your damn clothes off anyways. And guess what? You're not going to lose those 10 pounds and get back into those designer jeans. It just ain't going to happen. Be okay with what is. Let it unfold, but you need to clear the chaos in order for your mind to think clearly, because Taurus, your mind feels very foggy right now. Your human existence just feels like I'm going through the motions. Life isn't joyful for you right now. And you can start by purging, clearing the space, giving it to someone who might be able to use it more than you. Those beautiful new pair of shoes that you just bought that goes with that suit, someone else might need it for a job interview, and that might just get them over that confidence level so that they walk in there feeling great and worthy, that they get that job. Help someone out, pay it forward, clean your mess. That way you will have clarity of mind, body, and spirit. I hope that helped, Taurus. I know it was short, but next week it's your turn to go longer. Aries. Oh, Aries. I'm an Aries, and I've been doing this lately, and it feels so damn good. You need to stop and look at your life. Take a good, long look at your life. Where you at, girl? Where you at, boy? Are you where you want it to be? Probably not, because you're allowing life to take away all those desires, those needs, those passions, those things that you want to do just for you. Can be a hobby that you've been wanting to do. Is it too expensive? Figure out a way to get it, because there's always a way. When your heart wants something and it's for your highest and greatest good, the universe will bring it to you. So you just need to look at your life, see where you want to be. Where do you want to go? I mean, do you even know? If you don't know, it's time to start knowing. Clear out your solar plexus, because that is your psychic GPS. That's your yellow brick road. I talk about that all the time. And I know that your mornings are kind of getting off to a rocky start. You are not clear about what you even want. So in the morning, you don't even know what you're going to wear to work. It all comes with pausing, taking some clarity, and knowing, what do I really want out of life? Because honestly, I could live in a single white trailer in the middle of nowhere. As long as my essential needs are kept, I could be so very happy. I can be happy anywhere. I don't need things or people to bring me joy. So if that morning gets off to a rocky start, wake up an hour earlier. Take action. This is all about taking action, people, and clear out what you don't want to project so that you can create a new projection. That's for both of you, Taurus and Aries. You're kind of on the similar path right now. You'll be in great shape. And then life becomes more fun and more joyous. But if you don't know what you want to do with your life, how are you going to get there? There's no roadmap. And when you set intention and you know where you want to go, even if it might not be a life's purpose, maybe it's cultivating, making mugs with fantastic sayings on it so that your children can buy it for you. Do that. Do what brings you joy. There's no right or wrong. If someone doesn't see the value in it, that's their problem. It's your value. So that's about all I have to say about that, Aries. I think you got the point. I know I did. I've been working on it. And it's always a work in action. And I want you to believe in the synchronicities, because Aries, the universe is really, when you take this inspired action, your intention is going to lead you where you need to be. It's going to make things happen for you, not at you. Does that make sense? Okay, so here's the magic word. And the first person who posts this word gets a free reading with me. And that word is breathe. Go. So, hi, Lori. Welcome, welcome. So while I'm waiting for that first person to post it, I want to remind you on 8/8 at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on my YouTube channel, doing a Lionsgate portal activation. I have an upcoming August horoscope predictions and spiritual technical techniques that you can use to fast forward your spiritual growth. I have so many things coming up. Please go to my website, www.raineyday.com. You can book a life-changing session there with me. You can also sign up for my newsletter. Shmello Spirit, it's me, Rainey. I have to tell you that you won't miss a thing. I've got a lot of incredible things coming up. And the first person that I saw on my side to win, because algorithms are different, you may see it on your side differently, so this is YouTube algorithms, is Lori Hamill. Lori, please send me your contact info at hello@raineyday.com, RAINEYDAY.com, and we will book your 15-minute session. Thank you all for joining. Sorry I went long. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Make it a great day. And make sure that you expand your